The top two seeds in the Western Conference getting it on. From the FedEx Forum in Memphis, it's Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies hosting your reigning two-time MVP Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. We thought this one would be a really good game. We were wrong. Jokic kicks the highlight off, but Ja Morant's like, yo, I'll take this dance from here. Look at the beautiful English that Morant puts on that one, and then Ja showing you that he's more than just an attacker of the basketball, showing you the shot. And how about his backup? Tyrus Jones had himself a game. 17 points for Tyrus. Look at the bottom left. Grizzlies starting to expand their lead in the second. It's Desmond Bane, relentless in his approach, leaving with a bucket. Memphis now up big over the Denver Nuggets. It's Ja in the lane. It's a 29-point game. Where are your one seed Nuggets at? Jaren Jackson, the beneficiary of a couple good passes from Brooks and Tillman. And then Bane looking and finding Brooks. Since you passed the ball so well earlier in the highlight, now I'm going to give it back to you. It's Brooks knocking in the three. If Dylan's knocking in threes, you're in trouble, by the way. Now more of Ja Morant's just unreal athletic ability. How about Ja just somehow, some way for his team making a play? Memphis up by 30 on the one seed. And then Ja caps off his 23-point night in Ja Morant-like fashion. And then I love this from Tyus Jones. This is the pull-up, bye-bye, three-pointer. As the Denver Nuggets get routed off of the court, this is embarrassing. 112-94 was your final, and trust and believe the game wasn't that close. So earlier in the season, actually back in December, we saw these two teams face off, and the Nuggets won by 14. That was December 20th. Now the Grizzlies win by double digits. This game wasn't as close as the last one. Ja and Memphis were at least competitive in that game. Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets, not as much as in this one. And here's your biggest fear if you are a Nikola Jokic fan or a Denver Nuggets fan or both. You need more than 13 points from Jokic. Now, when you're winning, who cares, right? Like those 13-point games, 15-point games, 21-point games, they're fine and dandy, triple doubles, great. Here's the thing, 13 points and 3 assists, that's just, that's about 20, 25 points of offense for your team. That's not enough from your MVP. Again, if he's going to go out and get you 22 points, double-digit assists, I mean, he's creating enough offense for his team that you don't need him to go get 30, 35 points in the night. Here's some of the arguments that some of the Jokic critics have. When the playoffs hit, you need a guy that can go get you a bucket no matter what. Your star's got to average more than 13 points in this. I think he had 13 against the Grizzlies last time. Now they won, so again, you don't talk about that. But in a game like this, you need your MVP to go out and get you 40. That dude in Philadelphia, that center over in Philadelphia, had 41, and even he couldn't get it done. 41, though, is what you expect from a 3-time MVP, soon to be. That was not good from Denver. That looked like playoff Denver. And again, obviously, in the years past, Jamal Murray's been hurt. I get it. But that team looked just like last year's team in the playoffs against the Warriors. That is the concern you got. And again, for Memphis, they were in their strong suit, right? They were in their strong spot. When they get out in front, they're really tough to beat. When they get that momentum and they're out in transition, you saw it. We talked about this the other day on the platform. The Grizzlies are bad in close games, but they try their best to make sure their games are not close. And this one was a blowout. This was a runaway game. When they get out in transition, they're probably the best in the league. When they get out, they win. You just know in the playoffs, you're not going to be able to get out as much. But it's a really big win for the Grizzlies, though. Got to give them credit. Really big win. They needed that one. That is a huge momentum win because, in theory, it's Ja Morant telling you we fine in the West. We good. We're not fearful of the number one seed. If it comes down to it, I believe the Memphis Grizzlies believe they have a better chance at winning in Denver than the Nuggets do at winning in Memphis. Again, a Game 7 would be in Denver, but we got to get to a Game 7. If Morant can and Memphis can steal one of those couple games in Denver, if these two teams were to match up in the conference finals, we'll see if we get there. Then, if Memphis gets one of those 2 games on the road out the gate, all bets are off. This is going to be interesting to follow to see if these two teams can get to the conference finals. And if they get there, what does that say about, either Ja Morant and Memphis? Have they learned how to close games? Or has Nikola Jokic taken his game to another level in the playoffs? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one. Unreal performance, to be honest with you, by Denver. I did not expect that. I thought this was going to be a really good game. The good thing is these two teams play in about a week. I'm looking forward to a better game. It's going to be in Denver. We shall see.